Right, people, welcome in. Glad you could join me for episode 6 of our Luton Town save. Luton Town here to stay. Well, let's hope so. Today's episode, I'm going to be bringing you up to speed with what's been going on at the club. We've only played a couple of games since the last time you joined me, but there is some exciting news. There's some things going on at the club, and I've got a couple of games to report on, and one of them, unbelievable, Jeff. Let's head over to the save and see what's going on. Right, first up, here we are at the schedule, and you can see since the game against Forest, last time you joined me, we played Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup, got knocked out, lost 3-2. We were the victim of a 96th minute penalty, and we're out. Hey ho, onwards and upwards. So the next game, we're back at home again against Aston Villa. Wow, just take a look at that. 5-0. And some great match ratings for the players. Now, there has been some talk in the FM community that FM24 has produced some, shall we say, random, unexpected results. Well, I'm hoping that that isn't one of them. I'm hoping that that is a result of my tactical genius and an amazing performance by the lads. We will find out if that was a flash in the pan next up, because we travel to Brighton and we'll be playing that game today, and hopefully we can continue that form. Other things to tell you about, there is some money at the club, and the board have pumped in a few quid with the express purpose of keeping us up in the Premiership. We've now got a transfer budget of just over £21 million. I will have to offset some of that against the payroll because we are over committed on that as it stands. But we should still have a few quid to spend. And my first capture is hopefully going to be this guy, Clayton. He is a Brazilian. He's 24 years old. He's got some pretty good stats. I've got to admit, I haven't scouted him too much, but I've seen enough. I've seen enough about him that tells me we could do with bringing him in, because we are a little bit light up front. He would add some depth and a little bit of quality. So hopefully he's going to be coming in, and he will stand us in 6.75 mil with add-ons. A pretty hefty wage, 33k a week. But he is going to be an important signing for us, and we'll have a few quid left over, so it might not be the last signing that we make in the January transfer window. So today we have got a game against Brighton. We travel down there full of hope, full of anticipation. Hopefully we can carry on from where we left off against Aston Villa, and this will tell us how far we've come. So the team, we've got a few tired legs, to be honest, and I've had to rest a few people that I wouldn't really like to have left out for this game, and we're still fielding some players in the starting 11, as you can see, that are getting a bit low on gas, but you know, they're going to have to suck it up. We really do need to get a result today to start making inroads into staying up and catching teams like Brighton and teams like Nottingham Forest. So that's the 11 we're going with, and of course I'm being told that some players are not fit. I knew all about that, but you know, it's the Christmas season, and they're going to have to suck it up, I'm afraid. So I want you to pick up where you left off last time out, and once again they don't respond that well to what I say, to be honest, which is always a bit of a problem for motivation. But let's give them a bit of a jolly up. I have faith in them. Adebayo probably wouldn't start today, but our main striker's injured. So it'll be good when we can get young Clayton in. for a bit of backup. Well, he'll be an important player for us actually. Anyway, it's hammering down with rain. I'm going to encourage them right from the off. And you might notice that I've left us on a positive mentality. Let's let Brighton know that they're in a game. Let's take it to them. Hopefully we can get a goal or maybe two before the legs really start to tire and I have to start thinking about taking people off. So, away from home, we are bossing possession at the moment. We haven't managed to get a shot away. So let's demand a little bit more from the lads, why not? And we're coming up to 15 minutes in and there's not much happening. They've had 2 shots, we've had nothing. I would have expected us to have got a few shots away with the possession we've had. So shoot on sight, I think. Let's test them a bit. Yeah, as you can see, Adebayo is not going to see the 90 minutes out. Anyway, corner to us. Sambi with it, near side. Lifts it in, there's the header. It's still with us. Sambi can reload, get it into the... And Bell was shot wide. But that's encouraging. It's a shot, not on target, but 2 shots now, 1 on target. And we steal it. Back to Kaminsky. Anderson, we're playing out from the back. Out to this left hand side to Bell, who brings it forward. Takes on his man. Checks back. Giles with it. He's into the penalty area and he's hoofed it over the top. But this is a bit more positive. We are still bossing possession, which is always good away from home. Free kick, Giles with it. Bounces off the wall and it will be a corner. And I do make a point of putting set piece training twice a week. Sambi with it, over it comes. It's headed clear. Still with us. Sambi. All the way back to Mpanzu and the highlight ends, I'm afraid. So, Townsend is crocked. He's got a natural replacement there. I hope that's not too serious. As we approach half time, 6 minutes to go. Pretty uneventful. Four minutes added on. So, yeah, not a lot happened in that first half. So, yeah, we're controlling possession, and that is what we want. But we really need to turn that into something a little bit more positive in front of goal. But they've reacted well to my talk for once. So a few tired legs, and I usually wait to the sort of 60 minute mark, but they might not, 1 or 2 of them last as long as that. Kabore is dead on his feet. This might be his last involvement. Ogbeni down the right hand side, gets the cross in, and I think the keeper got a fist to that. Sambi with it. Yeah, Kabore was sold short. Ansu Fati with it. He's got a bit of pace down this left hand side, but Kabore gets back at him and puts it out for a throw. So let's demand a little bit more. It's just not positive enough in front of goal, I'm afraid. I'm going to drop the shoot on sight, work the ball in now as we're getting shots, but they're off target. And I've managed to get to the hour mark before I've taken anyone off. But we are going to have to do just that now, I'm afraid. So Adebayo will come off. Carlton Morris will replace him. Kabore is knackered. So I think it's going to be, let me see. Yep, Doughty will come in. What happened there? I didn't quite see that. And Nakamba will come in, defensive midfielder. Anyway, Doughty picks it up at the back, plays it back to Kaminsky. Chong with it. Anderson. Bell over on the far side, checks back to Mpanzu, and it's a little bit negative. It's a little bit negative, boys. Nakamba, Mpanzu, Bell, Giles, Morris, back to Mpanzu. It's patient, but we're not really getting anywhere. We can now with a decent ball in. Morris. Doughty, Chong, Doughty, shoot! Oh, he's cracked it in. It's a little curler. He's beat the keeper and it's gone in. It's 1-0. I would say no more than we deserve, but I think we're quite lucky to be in front. We haven't really created a great deal. But 1-0. I've got one substitution left, I believe. No, I haven't. I think I mistimed. I mistimed my subs. Now, 10 minutes to go. Do I try and shut up shop? No, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna keep it on positive. I might be crying in my beer in a minute. Ansu Fati with it. But, oh, here we go. Oh, it's a great save. I think it was offside anyway. Giles is absolutely knackered. So it's a throw to them with 5 minutes to go. Webster at the back, plays it forward. Gilmore, Milner, is he still alive? All the way back to Steele. They can do this all day long if they want. And we do get a foot in. Burke with it. Doughty. Ogbene. Here's Chong. Bit of space. Oh, he's absolutely cutting off. That's red. That's red. Yeah. Yeah, Milner, red card, bye-bye. They're down to 10 men. We should see this one out. But I am going to waste some time and be a bit more disciplined, just to be on the safe side. This will be a priceless 3 points if we see it out. Just a couple of minutes to go. A minute left. We're in possession. Just hang on to it. Don't do anything stupid. Morris with it. He's kept it. No, he's been robbed. Is this it? Am I going to rue leaving the mentality on positive? Anderson clears up at the back. We should be okay now, surely. No, here we go. Oh, it's a save. Kaminsky's got hand to it, but it will be a corner, and there is time to take it. Over it comes. Deal with it, deal with it. It will come back, and it's cleared. It's all over, surely. Yeah, it's full time. Absolutely fantastic. So, flash in the pan against Villa, was it? Maybe not. Yeah, that was really special, guys. Nobody gave us a chance, but you played magnificently. Congratulations. And they responded well to that. So, what does that mean in terms of the table? Well, we are in 18th place. We're snapping on the heels of Brighton, although they've got a game in hand, and Forest are not too far away. They're catchable. So, yeah, great stuff. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I hope you can join me for the next one. And of course, do I need to remind you? Like and subscribe. You know it makes sense. Okay, thanks everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.